What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Imagine this. Patrick Mahomes, the wizard himself, dodging sacks like he's in a video game, lobbing perfect spirals to Hollywood Brown streaking down the sideline, and the entire Arrowhead faithful shaking the foundations of GEHA Field as the Chiefs chase that elusive three-peat after hoisting Super Bowl LIX just months ago. Are we witnessing the start of another dynasty run in 2025? Or will the AFC's gauntlet finally clip the wings of our red-hot birds? Bold statement incoming. The Kansas City Chiefs aren't just favorites to repeat. They're primed to redefine dominance, with Mahomes leading the charge like the Hall of Famer he already is. But hold up, simulations are buzzing that we might miss the playoffs? Nah, not on my watch. Today, we're diving deep into the hype, the heat, and the heartbreak potential of this 2025 kickoff. If you're a diehard like me, smash that like button right now because we're breaking it all down. Let's roll. Alright fam, let's hit the ground running with the freshest scoops straight from Chiefs HQ. First off, massive news on the partnership front. YouTube has officially signed on as the presenting sponsor for the Chiefs 2025 kickoff campaign. That's right, they're not just streaming. They're amplifying the entire preseason vibe leading into that epic Week 1 international showdown in Brazil against the Chargers on September 5th. Imagine global eyes glued to Mahomes' magic, all powered by YouTube's reach. Chiefs President Mark Donovan couldn't contain his excitement, saying, "We are thrilled to team up with YouTube as the presenting partner of our season kickoff campaign. This isn't just a sponsor deal, it's a content explosion. Think exclusive behind-the-scenes vids, fan challenges, and live streams that make you feel like you're in the huddle. I'm hyped. Who's ready for that Sao Paulo spotlight?" Shifting to the press room fireworks. Offensive coordinator Matt Nagy dropped pure gold in his September 1st presser, straight up calling Patrick Mahomes a leader in every way possible. Nagy didn't stop there. He raved about Mahomes' drive, saying he wants to be great. It's a calm, professional one to get better and use it in the right way. Bro, if that's not the blueprint for why we are perennial contenders, I don't know what is. Nagy's been scheming with Pat since the early days, and this reunion? Chef's kiss for that deep ball offense. But it's not all sunshine. Analysts are throwing shade. ESPN's Seth Walder ran a wild 2025 season simulation where the Chiefs shockingly missed the playoffs entirely, alongside the Eagles. Grok. 10 oof. And with our 0-2 start, yeah, that Brazil loss stung. CBS Sports is cranking the panic meter, questioning if Mahomes and co can claw back against the Ravens, Lions, and Bills gauntlet. Lingering questions in the secondary? Absolutely. Joshua Briscoe and Seth Keiser broke it down on Locked on Chiefs, highlighting coverage gaps that could haunt us if Justin Reed's absence lingers. My take? These doubters are sleeping on Spagnuolo's schemes. We've seen this movie before. Preseason previews are lit too. Rookie beast Omar Norman-Lott, our second-round DT steal from Arizona State, is already turning heads. He snagged his first career sack on Jalen Hurts in Week 2, a monster loss of 4 yards. Sure, he re-aggravated that ankle in camp against the Seahawks, missing the Bears finale, but he's back and bullying interiors. Pair that with media sessions gold. On September 18th, Nagy, Spagnuolo, Tubb, and Chris Jones spilled tea, Jones hyping the D-line's unstoppable vibe, while Reed talked health as the ultimate weapon. And don't sleep on September 10th's huddle with Andy, Pat Kell, Spalton, and Hollywood Brown, Brown teasing unfinished business after that shoulder scare. Commentary from yours truly. This squad's got that hungry edge. Preseason wasn't perfect, but the fire's real. Sources like Chiefs.com and Arrowhead Pride back it. We are built for October runs, not August exhibitions. Phew, okay, we've got the headlines, but let's peel back the layers because that's where the real juice is. As we sit here on September 24th, with the dust barely settled from that gritty Week 2 win over the Eagles, Mahomes heaving jump balls, Thornton snagging TDs like it's his job, the implications for this 2025 campaign are massive. First, that secondary smoke. It's the elephant in the room, and rightfully so. After Herbert carved us up in Week 1's clean pocket clinic, Steve Spagnuolo's unit looks vulnerable without full health. Arrowhead Pride nailed it in their 4 questions breakdown. Can we juice the pass rush enough to mask those coverage lapses? Think about it. We are talking Trent MC Duffy holding down one side, but the other? If Snead's echoes linger and rookies like Christian Fulton step up unevenly, we are one bad game from QB's feasting. My prediction, it bites us early, maybe a slip-up against Lamar in Week 4, but by midseason, Norman-Lott's interior disruption, That kid's a 300-pound missile, forces double teams off Jones, freeing up the back end. Hypothetical for you. What if we trade for a vet corner midseason? Boom, secondary stabilized, playoffs locked. Flipping to the bright side, offense, baby. Hollywood Brown's resurgence could be the X factor that turns good into terrifying. After inking that extension post-2024, Brown's all in on health as his no. 1 goal per NFL.com. Remember Week 3 grades from SI? He torched for 42 yards on 4 catches against the Giants, averaging 18 YPC. Mahomes go to on those sideline daggers. ESPN's outlook? If he stays upright, he's the deep threat that stretches defenses thin, opening lanes for Kelce's underneath wizardry and worthy speed bursts. Implications? Our red zone efficiency skyrockets. No more settling for Butkers when Pat's got Brown streaking uncovered, like that prayer lob to the 46 in the transcript vibes. Prediction? Brown eclipses 1,000 yards, Mahomes tops 5,000 again, and we lead the league in explosive plays. But here's the rub, if Rice's suspension lingers or injuries hit, it overloads Hollywood. Fan hypothetical, swap Brown for a slot guy like Juju full-time? Nah, keep him outside terrorizing. Now, the elephant analysts won't shut up about those playoff miss simulations. ESPN's sim had us out. No wild card, no division crown, Ravens and Bills dancing over our graves. SI's hot take? One scribe flat out says we miss entirely, citing O-line creaks and West rivals like the Chargers reloading. Sporting news counters with 5 reasons not to panic post 0-2. Mahomes' magic, Reed's wizardry, and that home field roar. My deep dive? The AFC's a bloodbath. Bengals healthy, Jets with Rodgers firing, Texans stacking youth. But zoom out. We've won the West 4 straight. That Brazil L? But wake up. Week 3's bounce back potential against a softer foe? Huge. Reddit's Monte Carlo Sims from r/Kansas City Chiefs peg our odds at 65% for playoffs if we snag 3 of 4 in the stretch. Prediction bold as brass. We clinch the division at 11-6, snag the number 3 seed, and Mahomes carves up the wild card round. Why? Nagy's schemes evolve. More RPOs, designed runs for Pacheco and Hunt, echoing that first and goal rumble. Secondary fix via health and Norman Lott sacks projecting 6.5. Hollywood, 12 TDs. Kels, 1,000 plus in his twilight push. But let's interact. Fan polls are screaming optimism despite the noise. Arrowhead Pride's Week 3 reacts? 80% of you say we're the top winless squad to rebound to playoffs. NYT's Hope-O-Meter ranks Chiefs fans at 92% bullish, behind only Broncos diehards, but ahead of the pack. Sienna's preseason poll? 29% picked us for the Super Bowl repeat. My spin? That confidence isn't blind, it's earned from back-to-back SBs. Hypothetical showdown. Us versus Detroit in LX? Mahomes outduels Goff, 31-27. Or what if the Sims are right 9-8 slide? Nah, Andy doesn't do scripts like that. Tying it to the tape. That Giants scrap we recapped. Mahomes wiggling free, Thornton feasting 2 TDs. Juju wide open on the scramble dart, screams resilience. Miss scoops? Opportunities squandered? That's us punishing foes. Nagy's praise rings true. Pat's the conductor, and this orchestra is tuned for symphony. Implications for defense? If secondary holds, we're top 5 versus pass. Offense? Top 3 scoring. Favorites? Oh yes, odds have us at plus 500 for the Lombardi, per books. But the real tea, this kickoff's about proving the doubters wrong, one heave at a time. Key 2025 predictions my call, why? Playoff berth, yes. Number 3 seed Mahomes, Magic plus home dominance, Hollywood Brown yards, 1,050 health equal explosion. Deep threat unlocked, secondary PBU 120 plus Norman Lott rush aids, coverage Super Bowl odds win it all, 3 Pete vibes, too strong alright. Chiefs fam, I can't do this without you, so let's turn it interactive. Drop in the comments, do you think the Chiefs will make the playoffs in 2025? Yes, straight to the dance? Or are those ESPN Sims on something with a shocking miss? Be brutal, I want percentages, hot takes, and why. Maybe you're riding with Mahomes fixes everything, or secondaries are Achilles. Polls live in the community tab too, vote now. And hey, shout out segment. Who's your unsung hero this preseason? Norman Lott for that hurt sack? Hollywood for the bounce back? Tag a buddy who's sleeping on us and say, "Wake up, Kingdom's calling." If you're at Arrowhead for the home opener, what's your tailgate ritual? Red zone shots or Kel's chants? Hit reply. Best one gets a shout in the next vid. This is our kingdom. Your voice amps the roar. Let's build that hype. Comment storm incoming. What a whirlwind. From YouTube's epic sponsorship boost to Nagy's Mahomes love fest, those pesky sim misses, secondary scares, and Norman Lott's rookie rage. Key takeaway? The Chiefs are built for battles, and 2025 is just heating up. We're still the team to beat, doubters be damned. Tease alert, next vid drops week 4 deep dive on that Ravens revenge, plus injury updates. Don't miss it. If this fired you up, smash like, subscribe for daily Chiefs intel, and hit that bell, notifications on, or you'll miss the magic. Share with your squad, spread the red. Chiefs Kingdom forever, run it back. Peace.